stop myself every time you fade out. I'm about to go and stop.
Yeah.
So welcome, folks, to the latest episode of the Dublin City Comics Podcast. As always, brought to you by either our good friends over at Rogue Comics Ireland or the Rogue Podcast Network or whatever the hell Kieran and Wayne and the rest of the guys decided to call it this week, and our benevolent nameless faces and comments over to YouTube. Ooh. Here with us today is me, Doc, and
me. Oh yeah, that's me. Yeah.
And just for the comment on the old video last week, Polly, no, Des has still not seen Firefly,
and I have no plans on seeing it either. Now,
even after the comic last week.
Yeah, no, not for me though.
Wow. Incidentally, we got a few more issues of the Firefly #1 back in restocks this week, folks, because it sold out last week. So any of you brown coats out there missed out on it, sound off. We still have a few left.
Yeah, brown coats. These go now. That means nothing to me, Paul.
Oh yeah, fair warning, folks. There may be swearing. So far, that hasn't been.
Hasn't been any yet. I'm just trying to think of something to say, Paul.
Shout out to Paul this week, hey Paul?
Yeah, Paul, you fucking fuck biscuit.
Wow, that came out of left field. Right.
Yeah, now let's go. Moving on.
So comics that came out this week, or are coming out this week. Just a quick off the cuff. I'll fire a few off, and then you can elaborate on them if you have your.
Yeah, I'll have my notes and then go.
First of all, we have Archie 700.
Definitely have nothing on that.
Oh, do you not know? It's really good. It's a renumbering of the previous Archie. I think they're bringing it in line with the new series, so they're kind of trying to reimagine the whole lot.
Yeah, but that is starting to pick up because of the Riverdale, isn't that what it's from? Riverdale series and Sabrina, the whole lot. They're starting to they're rehashing that.
Yeah, it's really kind of building it back up.
Definitely.
It's always been a solid story. It's one of the longest running comics of all time as well.
Buckethead and all them was in that, isn't it?
Was it Buckethead?
I think it's
Are
Buckethead.
you thinking of Guns N' Roses?
No.
Jughead.
Buckethead. Yeah,
you were thinking of Guns N' Roses.
Was, yeah. Okay, carry on. Sorry.
Moving
swiftly on.
Guns N' Roses guest appearing in Archie 701.
Yeah.
With Batman issue 59, Bubba Hotep #4, GoBots #1.
Oh, I have something written on that.
Oh, Des, would you like to elaborate?
Yeah. GoBots have changed our way of life. The leader one is self-aware, a fighter jet on a hostage rescue mission with his partner, Commander Nick Burns. You ever notice all the commanders are real cool names like Nick Burns, Nick Fury?
You're not going to be a commander unless you got a badass name.
Yeah, Nick
Burns. Go get a change by default.
Anyway, like we see, brought to you by the guys who brought you Transformers vs G.I. Joe. So they're really building this one up. So hopefully it lives up to billing.
Yeah, we still have a couple of issues left. It has been pre-ordered fairly heavy, but I think there's still a handful left, folks. Once again, sound off if you want them. Then we have, I can't read my own handwriting, Immortal Hulk number 19.
Oh, yeah.
Or 9.
19. Where did the fucking 10 go?
It looks like I can't read my handwriting. That's supposed to be a hashtag.
No,
it looks like
absolutely fantastic. I have a little note here now just to show you my comic book knowledge. I'm just reading it now. I read upstairs and I kept getting interrupted, so I'll wait till I'll get it some other time. Anyway, Carl Creel.
Oh, Crusher Krill.
Yeah. Who?
Absorbing Man.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. He was trying to live what was he doing? He was trying to live a normal life, but sometimes trying is not enough. Now to save the life he built for himself and maybe everything else, Carl Creel has to do the impossible. The absorbing man must kill the Immortal Hulk. Oh, really looking forward to that. Yeah, even though I don't know who Carl Creel is, but I'm looking forward to it.
Absorbing Man's a great bit. He's one of those kind of. I think he's kind of a bit like Sandman as well. Like, well, he's been represented as in a few stories. He's that kind of. He didn't really want to go down this path, but he's good at it.
Yeah.
So he's like a career criminal just because, life gets hard and he's like, stuff it, right, that's it. In swinging. Yeah,
but now, as I said, I keep saying it every week, the last Immortal Hulk was fantastic. It's still hanging in there, guys, so this
the four that are fantastic. The Hulk's Immortal.
Immortal Hulk, but it's masso. It's brilliant. I'm enjoying it anyway, that's all that matters.
Is it bleeding masso, though?
It's bleeding deadly. Look, I have little kisses beside it. What am I thinking, man? I've got fuck's sake. Get off!
I think Des loves the Hulk.
Moving on.
Too much. That's because you got that. I'll tell you one for your birthday.
Happy birthday to me.
It was Des' birthday last week, so feel free to come in and give me birthday hugs.
If you want. No, don't hugs. Sweets.
Birthday sweets?
Yeah.
Right, also we have Infinity Warp's Ghost Panther.
No,
we have Infinity War Sleepwalker, and I think there's another Infinity War. I'm forgetting it. Oh well. Just Read Magazine. This is a really important issue for myself personally and a few other fans of 2000 AD. As most of you are aware, we did lose Carlos there recently, and he is one of the most influential artists they've ever had, particularly in the case of Judge Dredd. And they've done a lovely homage issue to him with the magazine this month. So even if you're not even on the magazine this month, in the back of it is the tribute issue to Carlos, where it's a collection of their favourite stories. And there's a few little kind of articles as well about him too.
Some gems in there, some lovely drawing.
Oh man, he was phenomenal. Like the likes of him and Stan, they'll never be replaced. Like, just for
black and white
storytelling and art. Like, but yeah, like I said, so if you're a fan of Carlos' stuff, we do still have a few issues left of the magazine, which will be on the shelves tomorrow. So by all means, grab them, folks. Then we have Dread Toxic issue 2.
I haven't read the first one of that. I'm going to build them up to 5 and then I'm going to hit them all at once.
Nice.
Yeah, because I like reading Judge, I like reading Dread, but I like reading it as a collective. I can't wait for the trades because I'm impatient, but I let 2 or 3 build up at a time and then bang.
I think I'm kind of conditioned because I used to collect 2000 AD when I was younger. So you get your little bit of a prog this week, bit of a prog next week. Right, let's keep going. Sorry.
That's why I was saying,
the drip, like.
Another fellow, the guy Mark Quinn, was asking me about it as well. I haven't read it yet. Wow.
Oh, shout out to Mark, one of our biggest Dread fans, I believe.
Another Dread man, yeah.
We also have Justice League number 12 coming out, part of the Drowned Earth story. Marvel Knights 20th.
I've not got notes on Judge Dredd. I had some Drowned Earth. Look, I have notes on that.
What do you got for your Drowned Earth? Go on, fire off.
It's Batman in the full body cast versus the Legion of Doom. Get ready for the craziest fight in the comics as bedridden Batman battles the Joker, Lex, Gorilla.
10 times fast.
I know, yeah. Bedridden Gorilla Grodd and the rest. Now, I don't know how that's going to work. Bedridden, they're going to fucking wheel him around the place. I don't know. Robin's running around, pushing him around the gaff. Hang on, get out of the way.
Jets on the side, he can fire around and give him a hook with the
hit him with his drip.
Right, that's like nunchucks apparently.
Yeah, boom.
We can use the drip stand as some sort of like a bow staff.
Here's saline in the face. You're out. Fuck out of my face.
Yeah.
I can imagine he's running around with his fucking arse hanging out of the gowns. They don't open it, they close at the back, wherever they are. You're running around.
He has the cape to cover it, like it wouldn't be the cape, it'd just be the bed sheet.
Yeah, I would say the plastic bed sheet now is getting on now.
Oh man, I think we need to commission one of our local artists to draw that. That sounds epic.
Deadly.
Right, moving on swiftly. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Cool.
Marvel Knights 20th, number 2. The first issue of that was amazing. Basically, it's your normal kind of, I suppose, Hell's Kitchen kind of street level kind of stuff going on, but it's Daredevil. He doesn't remember who he is, and Frank Castle's trying to make him remember what's going on, but Castle's only just got his memory back, and each one of them is trying to piece together what's going on, but everyone's lost their memories.
All right.
So it's a really engaging story. I can't
like The Hangover,
but I don't want to say too much about it. It's kind of like that. They're all trying to piece together why they're here and what's going on.
Yeah, deadly.
So I absolutely love that. I'm looking forward to this week's issue. Then we have Middle West issue number 1. We have Rick and Morty Pickle Rick.
I had something on that. Look, I started out, but I forgot to write it in. I got carried away with something else. Sorry about that, guys. So you have to come in and buy it.
If you've seen the episode, I'm pretty sure you know what's going to happen anyway.
Come in and buy it.
Spider getting number 4.
No.
Star Wars number 57.
Silence. No, I forgot about that one as well. Fuck it. Anyway, I'll write something like that. Come and ask me next week. Yeah.
Ask him next week about it. Or you can read it tonight, you know.
Okay.
Tony Stark Iron Man number 6. Uncanny X-Men number 2. The Full-O Madrox issue. I think the miniseries is kind of resolved that Jamie's back. So there's kind of... Oh, speaking of people being back, actually, I'm going to get that in a second. Jamie Madrox is in the issue. That actually brings me conveniently to the last one I was going to mention this week, which is the Web of Venom Carnage.
Ooh, that's something.
A little bit of notes on that.
Web of Venom Carnage Spawn. That's the right one?
That's the right one.
Yeah. That looks... Now, I might pick up on them myself because we're going, oh, look at that.
It's a self-contained issue, but if you have been reading Venom, it takes place immediately after what happens in Venom issue 8.
Yeah, and I have spoiler written there. So, do you want me to tell you the spoiler? You can't answer.
You can't spoil it. Jesus.
I can't say that.
Right, but basically, it's a Carnage-centric issue.
Yeah.
It's well worth reading, folks. If you're a fan of the Little Murder Machine. Yeah,
basically it's a Krill cannibal obsessed with death and murder.
Is he a cannibal?
That's what I said, but then I can't say that because there's a sickening sociopath. Yeah. After the death of a certain someone, spoilers, can't say, in the Venomize, but now a cult devoted to the madman has gathered, hoping to resurrect their falling idol and return his madness to the world. That looks fucking...
Oh, he's dead. I'm just having Cassidy back, like he's a phenomenal character.
Might grab one of them, actually.
It was a miniseries Deadpool Carnage there a while ago, a couple of years back. It's in trade if you wanted to pick it up, you can get it. But it's really, really funny because it's Deadpool fighting Carnage, but because they're both insane, they kind of sync up.
Oh, right,
so there's a lot of happenstances, but they just keep turning up at the same place because they're just drawn there through their like mutual insanity.
Yeah.
But Carnage thinks that Deadpool is stalking him.
All right.
And Deadpool doesn't know how the fuck he keeps ending up at the same spot. He's like, what the hell is this guy doing here?
Yeah.
And it's just this big fight that kicks off the back of it. And it's completely insane. Quite disturbing as well in places. But yeah, that's the comics this week. Oh, sorry, pardon me. And Grand Design. X-Men Grand Design is the oversized collection.
I've seen that there, yeah.
It's lovely. There's actually, would you believe, there's a load of prints in the back that kind of come out of it. So it's a nice little art book. So if you're looking for somebody who's into the X-Men for the old Crimbo. Yeah, sorry. I throw it every time I say it before December, folks. It's going to happen. Get used to it.
Not a big fan of X-Men.
Jesus! On a side note, sorry, folks, we're getting a bit sidetracked, as always. We were watching the Marvel movies, myself and the missus and the nipper, and we got to Iron Man 3.
Do you not like that?
I hate it. But I actually said before in the house, because the nipper's been trying to put on Christmas music since, well, Halloween. So I says, right, until December, no Christmas movies, no Christmas songs, no Christmas crap in the house.
Yeah.
Iron Man 3 is a goddamn Christmas movie. Thank you, Shane Black. Thank you.
Is, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, there's Christmas trees and all. There's Christmas jingles.
Right, yeah.
So
right,
my little nipper's sitting there with the biggest, smuggest grin on her face.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for that, Shane.
There's only
Black.
one Christmas movie, that's The Grinch.
Santa Claus the movie?
No, The Grinch.
Alright, no, right. Sound off, folks, below. What is the Christmas movie? And Die Hard is obviously acceptable. If anybody says Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, I will fight them.
Die Hard 1.
Yes.
Die Hard 2 was Christmas as well.
Die Hard 2 is kind of Christmassy, but Die Hard 1 is Christmas.
Yeah,
it's a
he's coming home
goddamn
for
Christmas
Christmas,
movie.
isn't he?
There was a whole load of hoo-ha.
Yeah.
There was an online poll or some crap where they decided it wasn't. I don't
Yeah,
give a
sometimes
crap.
you play the song at the end of it. Let it snow, let it snow.
It's a goddamn Christmas movie.
Yeah. Anyway, The Grinch, guys, The Grinch.
Nah, the Grinch can sod off. Are you talking the original one or the remake?
The Jim Carrey one.
Nah.
Oh, come on,
No,
man.
not happening. I've never liked the Dr. Seuss stuff. It freaks me out.
Oh, fuck, that's
Just I don't know what it is. Something about it makes me feel genuine.
yeah, there's something in this room freaking me out. I don't know what it is.
He's hiding under a plastic bag in the corner.
Fuck's sake. Anyway.
For the reference people who can't see the the little red shoes sticking out from underneath the plastic bag, we have a Billy puppet from Saw.
Yeah.
And
Now you fucking that. No, the red shoes. Remember the Wizard of Oz and the red shoes
There's no
curled
place like
up.
home.
Yeah, remember they curled up and the witch landed on it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Right, moving swiftly, fucking
the cover
on.
of shoes doesn't scare anymore. Does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I don't think there's any new toys this week. I think next week we should.
Next
be
week
getting
we
a
load
load of
yeah, we load of toys next week, but I have a few toys to mention now for Christmas gifts
Ooh.
ideas. And I also have for comics coming up what did I write down? Oh yeah, coming in December, Freedom Fighters. If you haven't ordered it now,
yes.
jump on it. Basically what it's about is what if the Nazis won the war? So it's set in modern times, so gang
It's a
of
DC comics as well.
it's DC, yeah. So a group of resistant fighters. They're kind of superhero-ish, kind of not, and whatever.
It's a bit like the Watchmen kind of.
Yeah,
Deal.
something similar, yeah. But it's Nazi occupation, the resistance to Nazi occupation, and once again take up the cause for freedom. I was flicking through it upstairs going, how did I miss this? I'm all over that, man. There's a Hitler and all in it. But he's related to the main Hitler, but it's his grandson.
It's not the real Hitler, he's just the little bollocks.
He's a little bollocks. I think it's his grandson and his nephew, something like that. But one of them's evil, one's on the good side, one's on the bad side. Looks good, it's worth the read, can't hurt.
Goody and Baddy Hitlers. Jesus.
Yeah. And then something else, guys, I've picked up on upstairs.
What
It's a Desi recommends. If you don't like it, you can feck off. The Destroyer. Now, Doc pointed this out to me yesterday, and I picked it up and I was reading it. And what I've flicked through, guys, it's fucking deadly. Yeah, it's very good. Basically, it's done by Robert Kirkman from the Walking Dead fame.
It's Walker, isn't it, as well? Corey Walker doing the art.
Kyle Walker, there's a few of them, I didn't write them all in. And at the end of them, there's a Stan Lee story at the end, which is fitting because of what happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but like, this wasn't done intensely, guys, because of the death of Stan Lee. This book is out a few weeks now, isn't it?
Man, this book is out years now, so we just got it back in stock because it's back in print.
Stock, yeah. So basically, did they do a fresh shine on a Golden Age hero? Keen Marlowe, I think the guy's name is, as the Destroyer. He fought for some of the world's greatest evils and survived to tell the tale. But as he gets old, he has met his own match. He has a bum heart. So what he decides to do with that is he's gone around and going to settle all scars before he punches out. And Jesus, does he fucking settle all scars. It's brilliant. And then at the end, there's about 4 stories at the end, and we have Nazis, and we have World War II, it's deadly, and as I was saying, there's a Stan Lee story thrown in there as well at the back of it. It's very good.
I think my favourite part of that comic is when you're showing somebody the first page, it's just Destroyer's fist passed through some guy's face. There's like bits of bone and chunk and all that. If you like Invincible, you know what you're getting yourself in for. It's not for the faint-hearted, it's not really for kids.
It's pretty cool.
Hyper-violent.
The guy was upstairs there looking at some boy present, my brother's mad in the comics, and I just happened to have that. I said, check this out. What is it? So we flicked through it, as Doc was saying, the first page was, second page, yeah, fuck is that? Do you know what I mean? Like,
he's going to read it himself before he gives it to the
brilliant. I have to say, guys, it is fantastic.
Yeah.
That's all.
If you're not a fan of gore, though, it's probably not for you.
No, but it says on the back of it, explicit content, I think.
Yeah, well, there's explicit content there, and then there's punching somebody's face to dust.
Yeah. That's what a graphic novel is like.
It's not really dust, it's more of a wet pulp.
Smacking the face. Right, so before we go, just give a quick shout out.
Can I have a little bit to do as well then?
Damn,
Sorry, I know
not the
you're on a
Dead
roll
Show
there,
today.
Des. No,
The Dead Show.
I would like a little bit of input if you don't mind.
Go on then.
We have a bunch more toys traded in our Capel Street branch. We've got a load of new Transformers, Marvel Legends, we've got some Lord of the Rings figures, some Revoltech, and a few nice boxed Star Wars vehicles as well. So, as usual, pop in and check, folks. We usually have something new arriving in every week.
Every
go on
cross
the
it, yeah, definitely.
And Anto's found a few more treasure troves of kind of vintage issues as well. So keep an eye on the Facebook for those. He usually puts a sample or a taster. It's not exactly everything we have in the store, but it's just one or two key issues. So
get you in.
Pretty much every day there's new stuff going out, folks. So
yeah.
and I think that might be me with one exception.
What's that?
We have to mention the fact that we are still running that raffle. We're going to be running the raffle all the way till the week before Christmas. So if you're looking for something, just to pick up like a nice little surprise for somebody, or you want to kind of get it for yourself even, we're doing the raffle on the Blitzway Ghostbusters, the 5-pack 12-inch figures. Normally goes for about just over $1,500.
1,000 something, yeah. But
and £2 a raffle ticket, folks. So it's a no-brainer.
If you said last week, what the fuck are you going to get for €2? You won't even get a bar of bleeding chocolate now. Maybe a bar. You won't get.
You won't get 2 bars. You'll get a bar.
You get a bar.
Well, it's a special offer, though, maybe.
Yeah, unless you go somewhere else. Yeah.
And then we also have to mention the fact that it's that time of year again, folks.
Christmas.
No, the other thing.
Oh.
On Friday it is the very, 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 very dark blue sale.
Dun, dun, dun.
Which is basically Black Friday. We just don't like doing Black Friday because
Yeah.
just had to do something different, didn't we?
That's it.
So the sale is going to be starting first thing Friday morning and will run through till Sunday, but everything will be limited, folks. So once it goes, it's gone. We're going to be clearing out an awful lot of stuff this year. So there'll be some items going at 20%, some at 10%, and I think a chunk of things going at 50% off, and maybe one or two more than that even. But yeah, so
Cool.
offers will be limited, and if you're going to be sniffing around waiting for the stuff we've done last year, we're going to do something different every year. So if you've been into the sales before, don't expect the same thing. We always do something different every year just to keep it fresh. So
Yeah. Don't be disappointed.
yeah, don't be disappointed. And if you're feeling a bit disappointed, just tell Des and he'll give you a hug.
I'll give you a hug, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right. And moving on. You done there now?
Oh, the Games Festival is on this Friday.
And the game
Saturday,
festival.
sorry.
Saturday, send them down Friday. They'll be standing there. They want a big open space.
That's in the RDS, isn't it?
Uh,
Or is the convention centre?
God only knows. Do you know what, guys? Google it and let us know.
Yeah, we don't know because we're not going.
We're not going.
We're going to be in the
That's
shop,
still
so
here.
yeah, come in and give us abuse on Saturday or Sunday, folks.
Right.
Or Friday even.
Friday.
Yeah.
Anyway, so anyway, the Christmas present ideas, guys, before we fly off here. I'm going to say Disney. Fuck's sake, it's DC. DC Gallery PVC statues. We have don't let it on.
Because we got restocked on them. Because I reckon every Christmas so far we've sold out of those.
Yeah.
And people are always looking for something in and around the 60 quid bracket. Something nice but not going to break the bank, but it's not too big either.
But these
Perfect
statues
size statues.
Perfect size statues, and stock says they're between 55 and 65, no more, and they are fucking deadly. Basically, I'll give you a quick one. We have Supergirl, Batman, the Batman Who Laughs, Wonder Woman, Batgirl, Flash, Superman, Batman, right? That's DC. Then we have Marvel Gallery. We have Wolverine, Venom.
Venom is amazing.
What a fucking statue. For 55 quid, lads, you're not going to get a fucking better bargain than that. Moving on swiftly, we have new Marvel Legends wave came in. We got the new Apocalypse wave. Basically, it's the X-Men. You get Storm, Magneto, Gladiator, Sabretooth, Wolverine, and a few more.
The Wolverine is phenomenal.
Then we have
the Tiger Suit.
Tiger Suit's
one of my favourite costumes.
Yeah. Then plus
Before, one of the put in there. The claws.
That's what I was just about to say. That.
Oh, you take the lead now and then go.
Yeah, the claws, guys, are posable.
Yep.
Many people, we've all picked up Marvel Legends or Marvel Select and whatever, and the claws are slightly bent because the way they're packaged, not through no fault of our own, but that's the way they come out.
Just the way they go, yeah.
These guys are posable claws. To stop that from happening. You can move them, you can do what you want with them, they're fucking deadly.
So they're not going to be bent.
They're not going to be bent, you can twist them around, get them the way you want them.
That's
we have Wolverine on a motorbike, which is pretty cool, 60 quid.
Oh, you get the Harley, yeah.
The Harley. We have Ghost Rider, we have
Black Widow. I actually got the Black Widow just to get the bike for Deadpool.
Yeah. Oh, deadly, yeah.
I actually scratched the Deadpool or the Black Widow symbol off and drawn a crudely drawn Deadpool.
But the Wolverine on that motorbike, his claws are posable too. You get two heads, you get one with a patch, you get one with a face. And I tell you guys, super posable, the things you can do with that thing. Let me see. We've got Marvel Legends. I've already talked about them. Marvel's... Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Someone's at the robbing it. Hang on, don't move.
I'm not moving. I'm sitting here.
Marvel Select.
Ah, yes.
Marvel Select for 30... I was going to say, can I course? Who are we kidding? For 30 fucking euro, man. We have load of Pacific Rim stuff. I couldn't write their names. I still meant there's a couple of them, the popular ones for 30 euro. For Christmas ideas now. Nightmare Before Christmas. We have Sally, Jack, Devil, and Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah. Easter Bunny and Igor. The clown with the tear away face.
Yeah, we got the last two waves of the what you call them back in the make the town scene.
All right, deadly.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome.
And Wolfman and the Melting Man.
Yep.
Right, and then one more before the shoot off.
Don't forget the Hulk and the Sabretooth and the Wolverine and the Spider-Mans and the Deadpools.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. But these are the ones that just caught my eye,
oh,
like, you know,
really?
kind of way. Anyway, for 30 euro.
Yeah.
Fuck, great presents, great stocking fillers. We call it. What do they call the kids?
I don't think you could fit them in a stocking. They're massive.
At the end of the bed, then, and they have bunk beds. If it falls off, the child underneath going to have a black eye and wakes up.
And the great thing about the Marvel Selects is, even for younger kids, they're nice and chunky.
They're chunky.
They can take a few drops.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I say to anybody who's looking for a figure like that. Oh, he's only 5 or 6, 7, 8. Here, getting this because he can bake this around the place.
If any kids picking on him, we can use that as a defensive weapon.
True, yeah. And then we have a couple of Dragon Ball Z figures still in stock.
Oh yeah, we got restocking those as well.
Yeah.
The 6-inch ones.
6-inch, 30 euro, can't go wrong. Walking Dead figures.
Oh
guys,
yeah.
we have a hoop of these things, and they're 20 euro. I don't understand this. Come in looking for the stuff, we get it. And anyway, there you go.
We got those in because they were the exclusive ones that were really hard to
G.I.
get.
Joe ones, yeah.
They were the Shiva Force. It's an homage to the G.I. Joe Tiger Force.
Deadly.
They're actually kick-ass, yeah.
Deadly. Where are you going to get King Ezekiel? Ezekiel, can correct me on that. Ezekiel with the tiger. Fucking deadly. And then before I shoot off, the NECA figures. We have the usual NECAs. We have Gremlins, Freddy, the Friday the 13th, Jason, Evil Dead, Freddy Krueger, and then we have loads of Transformers. And on that note, I'm going now. Too much sugar.
Right, yeah, we better get him calmed down, folks. That'll do the job.
That's it. And as the man says, good luck and fuck you.
I'll just say goodbye. Bye.